Hello and welcome to AETA Talks. This is the official podcast of the American Embryo Transfer Association. My name is Dr. John Gibbons. I'm an associate professor of reproductive physiology at the Texas Tech University School of Veterinary Medicine. I'm also a board of director member and the chair of the education committee. I'll be one of your hosts today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Ramon Tosta. I'm a member of the promotions committee at AETA. I'm also here in Oklahoma, owner of a New Life Veterinary Services, and I will be the other host today.
Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey Savell. I'll be one of your other hosts for this podcast. I am a AETA member and also new member to the education committee within AETA. I'm located down here in Florida as an embryo transfer practitioner.
Today we're setting the stage for a thrilling year ahead with a guest, Dr. Bartlett, the 2025 AETA president. We're excited to have him here. On this cast, we'll cover exciting changes with AETA, plans for upcoming year, and other pertinent information for AETA members. Glad to have Dr. Bartlett with us today.
If you enjoy the AETA talks or have any feedback for us, please let us know at aeta@assochq.org. And please make sure to like and subscribe for us, and we will continue to make improvements in this platform.
All right, so we'd like to give a special thanks today to today's episode, sponsors of Overflow Genetics and Large Animal Consulting and Education. Overflow Genetics brings revolutionary reproductive technologies to the forefront of livestock breeding, while Large Animal Consulting and Education delivers expert guidance and transformative educational resources for agricultural professionals. Your support allows AETA Talks to continue driving innovation and cutting-edge insights for everyone interested in embryo transfer. Thank you for both of these sponsors. First, I want to acknowledge our outgoing president, Dr. Danielle Demetrio, whose leadership guided us through her achievements with the AETA and everything she's done for us, especially starting back and just putting all the data together on her previous role with the AETA. Our gratitude also extends to our previous board members, Dr. Gret Schuler, Dr. Charles Gu, for their dedicated service.
With that, we'd like to introduce you to the 2025 AETA president, Dr. Matt Bartlett. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Matt, could you give our listeners a brief overview of your expertise and how you got involved with the AETA?
Sure. I started practicing solely in the ET industry since in 2008, and since then I became a member of the AETA in 2008. Started off participating in the certification committee in around 2012-ish. Been serving on the board since 2022, and we moved back to Kansas here in 2022, and currently own and operate Heston Veterinary Clinic and do contract work through Bartlett Veterinary Services.
We're happy to have you today, Matt.
Looking ahead, we have several opportunities for AETA members coming this year. Our annual convention is scheduled for October 16th through the 18th in Reno, Nevada. Great place for everybody to visit. The convention will be held at the Silver Legacy Resort Casino. We ask all room reservations be made on or before Thursday, September 25th to receive the group room rate. The abstract submission portal is open now and will close on July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Also, our student scholarship application is live. There are limited spots, so make sure to get in your application by September 15th. Matt, so moving forward here, what are you looking forward to our 2025 annual convention?
Yeah, so we're returning to Reno, and we had a great time there the last time we were in Reno, and I think we have a great convention property. Dr. Bendel and the convention committee are currently finalizing a great slate of topics and presenters. I think this year's slate is going to be very dynamic from a speaker standpoint, and they're going to be delivering some topics that are very tangible, topics that members will be able to apply and find useful in their daily practice. We've got some great pre-conference seminars, including the small ruminant and the bovine forums. And I think there will be some changes to our format that will continue to emphasize colleague interactions and networking that continues to be on our feedback every year we have a convention that we want more opportunities to connect and interact with our colleagues, and so we're going to try to provide that. So I think it should be an exciting time and a great venue, a great place to go spend a long weekend. So
we're looking forward to it. Matt, let's touch base on some export markets. Do you have any updates for us from the Government Liaison Committee?
Yeah, you bet. So we're currently, the Government Liaison Committee just finished giving some feedback on the New Zealand health certificate, and have sent that back, and we're continue to work towards, and hopefully in the near future we're getting real close to being able to open that market up for IVF embryos. So that'll be exciting for those that are wanting to continue to export to New Zealand.
Good deal.
Thank you, Matt. Also, what are the board's plans for engaging more small ruminant practitioners for the AETA?
Sure. So we continue to we're going to continue to work on the small ruminant topic in front at the certification and government liaison level. We've added small ruminant questions to the certification test, and continue to certified small ruminant practitioners through that process that then gives them access to work with the USDA to export embryos that route. We continue to look for opportunities to get more people small ruminant training for those that are interested. Last year we had a great wet lab up in Canada at one of the pre-conferences that was led by Dr. Tate, and Dr. Tate will be back this year leading the pre-conference on the small ruminant front in Reno as well. So some good opportunities there, and we continue looking for more places that we can get small ruminant relevant topics plugged into our agenda.
That's great. No, that's good to hear that the small ruminant practitioners have have been having more and more voice at the AETA. So now, Matt, I'm gonna change some subjects here. So I'm gonna talk about something that was a little kind of difficult for everybody. I think like a couple of years ago. So the FSH shortage, the issues we had with that. Are you aware of any updates from vendors or what to expect for this year? Are we good, or what are your thoughts?
Sure. So it appears right now that we have ample supply of FSH product in the country going into 2025, and there's multiple products that are available there. At this point, we haven't had any indications from vendors or anything alike that would cause us to anticipate any shortages in the near future. So hopefully no news is good news on that front, and we'll roll into 2025 and hopefully have everything we need on that front.
Great. And obviously we hope to see everybody in Reno in October. Outside the AETA convention, we also have some other meetings we'd like to promote. The Society for Thyroidenology conferences in Sacramento, California, from July 23rd to the 26th. The American Association of Bovine Practitioners annual convention is in Omaha, Nebraska, from September 11th to the 13th. And the International Embryo Technology Society meeting will be in Panama City, Panama, January 16th to the 20th in 2026. Also, the 20th International Congress on Animal Reproduction will be in Obihito, Japan, from June 22nd to the 26th of 2026. So there's lots of opportunities out there for AETA members. Matt, I wonder if you could give us some information about what the board is thinking about for the future, and kind of lay some plans for 2025. And there are any specific areas that the board would like to focus on strengthening during this next year?
Sure. So at the beginning of February, we met for our winter board meeting in Reno, and our board's focus was on challenging the status quo wanting to ensure that we continue to provide value to our members and position our association for success in a changing industry. And so, in order to do that, we kind of looked at things, had the goal of looking at issues that were coming up through the lens of how do we add value, how do we make sure that our efforts are effective, and how do we elevate the accessibility and get engage of those products and resources that we have available from the AETA, and get better engagement with our membership and within the industry. So a couple of key objectives that we have coming out of that board meeting is that we're working on streamlining the committee interactions and structures. And so there's going to be a little bit of change to the committee structure. Committees will still operate the way they always have, but from a support standpoint and leadership interaction with the board, we feel like we've got a structure change there that will help strengthen that and help our committees to be more effective and better engagement with the board. Increasing membership engagement on a couple different fronts there. I hope you guys will notice some of those coming in the near future here, that we'll be trying to get more members on committees where they can make contributions and create avenues for that. We look to continue strengthening and expanding our platforms for education and resources. And so we've recently reached out to FAST, and they have a new team on their staff that will be helping us navigate some of the social media and just better utilization and accessibility in today's world, so that we can get the information and the great resources that AETA has more at your hands and more accessible. And so we're excited to see where that goes here in the next year. And then from a structure standpoint, we're going to continue to challenge some of the things that have we've done it that way because we've always done it that way as far as structure goes and collaborations. And we want to make sure that the experience that we have at the annual meetings for the price point and the value that you get out of those, that those are meaningful. And so we're going to make some changes around some things that you may be seen as traditional AETA, just how it goes. We're going to turn some things around that way, as well as we continue to work with our with CETA and our Canadian partnership there, is from a long-term standpoint in that relationship, that we want to make sure that we strengthen that relationship and we have a way to move forward with their group and continue that great partnership that we've had for a long time. And so those are kind of our focuses and where we're at right now.
All right, now about this podcast that we're doing, we're launching a quarterly format covering basically we have this one here right now, and then there will be another one early June. The subjects are still pending. There's a couple of ideas that we're having. Normally we'll have another one late August and another one in late November, early December. Some topics, ideas have been brought up. Dr. John has been helping us with a couple of ideas, but we are going to update everybody later on the topics that are upcoming later.
Also, and Dr. Sable and the Education Committee have been doing quite a bit of work here, but I wonder if you could give us an update about the online continuing education options, Dr. Bartlett, for the future.
Sure. So one of the things we've been working on the last year or two is when COVID hit, we were forced into a online CE experience and online conferences. And one door that opened was that we taped all of our presentations basically from 2020 convention on, and we've continued to do that. And we've been working on how can we utilize that investment and that accessibility and make it a value creation for our membership. And so I think this year we're going to be announcing that we'll be releasing some opportunities for extra CE. So if there's topics that you were not in person at an AETA convention and you're looking for CE that will be race approved to get some final requirements as you get state licenses and those kind of things, we're going to provide some of that going forward on our website. And so the cool thing is that that's going to utilize a platform that we already have invested in, as we have taken at the certification level, taken our certification testing to an electronic format. We're going to be able to use that same format that we already have going and are invested in to provide these CE credits and make them available to our membership. We're working on focusing on minimal cost to the association and making sure that it's a value added thing that you can touch on and get some extra CE when you need it to meet those CE needs, whether that's for state licensing or certifications, wherever that might be. So exciting thing there, and kind of collaborating across a couple different fronts there that I think will add value to the membership without a whole lot of additional investment from the AETA. It's stuff that we've already been working on. So
I also wanted to point out some exciting educational opportunities that are race certified that are available to AETA members and others as well. We have the Edwin Robertson Beginning Embryo Transfer Seminar that's held at Virginia Tech. The dates for that are July 28th through the 30th of 2025. You can check the AABP website for more information. That event is sponsored by the AETA. Additionally, Ovaflow and Large Animal CE, our two sponsors of today's podcast, are putting on a small ruminant short course from May 8th through the 10th this year in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Topics for that will include semen collection and processing, as well as flock health, including urolithiasis prevention and treatment, infectious disease testing in males, and fracture repair and management. Additionally, Texas Tech University School of Veterinary Medicine will be holding a lab embryo transfer short course in Amarillo, Texas from June 23rd through the 25th of this year. It's open to embryologists, technicians, and veterinarians, and the topics will focus on lab aspects of conventional embryo collection and transfer and IVF. For more information on this event, contact John Gibbons at jogibbon@ttu.edu. There will be reduced tuition for AETA-sponsored participants.
Oh, that looks awesome. Dr. Bartlett, we would like to thank you for joining us today. We can't wait to see how AETA will flourish under your guidance, and also this new exciting year. And I hope to see everybody in Reno.
Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of AETA Talks. If you enjoy our show, please be sure to like and subscribe and rate us. Spread the words to your friends and colleagues. And we welcome all feedback at AETA@association.org. And for show notes, previous episodes, and more information, please check out aeta.org. Thank you.
And another big thank you to our sponsors of today's podcast, Overflow Genetics and Large Animal Consulting and Education.